My name is METİN ARIDAŞIR. This is 72nd part of explanation of my theory. In accepted physics and quantum theories, electron has no size, no volume, no dimension. I refuse dimensionless four-dimensional accepted physics theories. ARIDAŞIR electron's wavelength is equal to 91.155 nanometer. Corresponds hydrogen ground state energy, corresponds ARIDAŞIR's electrons at rest point energy. According to my theory and my formulas, 1. Electron motion form has size and it has three dimensions in META sensation perception matter. As the intrinsic cyclical motion form of META sensation perception matter. 2. There are different size, radius, wavelength, electron motion forms in universes. 3. For all of our bounded electron motion forms to protons, electrons' initial wavelength is 91.155 nanometer, whether they are bounded or free. Our constituent parts of electron motion forms electron motion forms are this type, 91.155 nanometer size wavelength electron motion form. In our atoms, electrons have the ability to shrink or enlarge. Yes. Now, I will compare in accepted physics energy mass and my energy mass of electron, like this. Here, this side, notice, please, left side my energy mass relation of electron motion form, and right side in accepted physics for electron mass at rest mass and at rest energy formulation relation. I advise you to compare these two logic, these two figures and relations and formulas and results. Left side is mine formulation. Right side here, wrongly in accepted physics, at rest mass of electron and at rest mass of energy. Where accepted physics theories find this electron that has 9.11 10 to the minus 31 kilogram. And where did I find my electron that it has 91.155 nanometer wavelength and it has, I computed, remember from my former video, 2.42 10 to the minus 35 kilogram. Where did I find this electron? I have found it very clearly. Single proton bounded and not disturbed electron motion form. That is its first cycle. And it's at rest, not disturbed, energy is 13.6 electron volt. It corresponds 91.155 nanometer wavelength. That's so important size wavelength. Where can we find this ARIDAŞIR electron? 91.155 nanometer wavelength. We can find it bounded to a single proton in hydrogen. Here, it is at its initial wavelength, and it is its first cycle, n equal 1. And if there is no disturbing effect, its point energy is 13.6 electron volt or 21.807 10 to the minus 19 kilogram square meter divided by second square, joule. It means it's joule. Here. Yes, now comparing time. Remember, this is my mass formula, at rest mass formula in the direction of speed of light. 2.42 10 to the minus 35 kilogram. Remember, this is my hidden mass formula for at rest, and for first cycle it's like this here, okay? And if it is at rest, its energy here. Okay. Firstly, remember from my former videos, snapshot of my formulas, some of my formulas and explanations. 1. Then here, this is electron motion form in the direction of at rest point mass of electron motion form. In the same time, remember, it's at rest photon mass. Okay. Now we don't interested in with that, only this. Okay. Then here, now remember, this is my energy formula at rest or in motion electron. Acceleration, deceleration, inertia, at rest, in all conditions. One of my main formula. Here, if it is at rest, electron at rest, what's its energy? Its point mass is 2.42 10 to the minus 35 kilogram. C square energy is 21.8 10 to the minus 19 or 21.807 joule, equal to 13.6 electron volt. It is hydrogen bounded electrons at rest energy or hydrogen ground state energy. Okay? In accepted physics, at rest mass of electron is 9.11 10 to the minus 31 kilogram. Here, according to me, my formulas and my theory, at rest electron motion forms mass is 2.40 to 10 to the minus 45, and at rest electron energy is in accepted physics is equal to 0.511 mega eV. This is wrong. Where did you find this electron? Where did you determine this electron? Without accelerating, where did you find? But nature, if you look with your mind eye, with your mind eyes, you can see that. You can see that bounded first and not disturbed electron motion form to this proton, first single proton, hydrogen atom. Okay? And its ground state energy is 13.6 eV. Like this. Okay. It is free or bounded. This 91.155 nanometer wavelength electron motion form, 91.155 nanometer is lambda n, is initial wavelength of electron motion form. ARIDAŞIR's electron motion form. ARIDAŞIR's description electron motion forms. Initial wavelength. It is bounded or it is free. This is so important. And it's at this point, mass is in all points, each point, mass is, at rest mass is 2.42 10 to the minus 35 kilogram, and its point energy 13.61 eV. Okay. This is so important. Yes. Have a good evening. See you later.